Please, your God. Boy! You think you hard. Here I come, this is my final time. You wasn't expecting this, boy!
My son is addicted and obsessed with violent video games.
I hear your guns.
Video games are my son's #1 priority.
He plays when he wants, where he wants, and for as long as he wants.
He has stayed on for up to 20 hours. He never comes out of his room to eat with us, but he will yell out from his room, "Peasant, bring me a plate."
Come to me immediately! I request backup immediately!
The two games that he really likes to play the most are Grand Theft Auto and Fortnite. He gets very excited about the number of kills because the more kills you have, the higher you go in the game. It makes him very aggressive.
Empty it!
His favorite game right now is Grand Theft Auto.
Double barrel, bitch!
It is very violent. They rob, shoot, kill, beat,
Let's empty out this!
and everything they do is demeaning to women.
Jiggly jiggly, I'm coming for the booty.
When my nephew is playing the video games, he's very rude and disrespectful to the people that he's playing online with.
Thank you! You didn't say anything!
He plays the game online with adults, and the language that they use is absolutely horrendous.
Beep, beep! CEO coming through.
I'm gonna kill you, beat the out of you, and piss off.
And that's transferred over to his mom.
When I tell him, watch your language, he'll tell me to shut the up, and
Get out!
He will.
Yes, by nades.
these violent games have desensitized him from actual pain and death. He has been bullied. I am scared that he will take the behaviors that he's learned in the game and retaliate. He could become another school shooter.
Let's empty out this!
Is absolutely addicted to his video games.
Let me get the streak of 6'9". Let me get the streak. No!
He'll be on this device for 17 hours a day sometimes. I try to get Nico off video games, tell him that he's limited. He can only have 5 hours a day, and his answer is, oh, no, that's not gonna happen. And it's a fight.
I asked you hours ago to clean up that mess. What's
Let
going
me
on?
alone! Get the out now!
Nico is the most spoiled child.
Nico,
Get out!
stop it.
Get out!
Get off.
Right the now!
Nico can get so angry, he will destroy everything in the house, anything in his path, anything that Nico can get his hands on will get destroyed.
What is my computer?
He gets what he wants by bullying us and terrorizing this house. He'll pull his hair.
Stop it, Nico.
He'll start screaming if he's not on his devices.
Nico, your mouth.
I take him off the internet and he immediately starts throwing things and breaking things. And it's cost us thousands of dollars replacing everything that he's broken. He'll bang his controller. If I don't give him what he wants, I'm gonna break this phone.
Nico is not in school right now. He wants to be a YouTuber when he gets older, and he doesn't need school. I couldn't force Nico to get up and go. It was impossible. He's a very large child.
I think Nico takes advantage of me more now because he knows that I'm disabled, I'm in a wheelchair, and there's not much I can do. He'll strike out and he'll hit me. Physically, I'm no match for him. He's a big kid and I have one leg. There's not much I can do.
I feel our family is falling apart. We desperately need help to get everything back on track.
It's absolutely out of control, and I see it.
I consider myself a rebel. I don't listen, I don't respect people. I could care less about what any authority has to say to me. I do what I want when I want.
I'm about to go get tatted tonight.
I smoke marijuana like every single day. I sneak out all the time, past curfew. Over the summer, I told my mom that I was going to the lake with my friend. I ended up getting on a flight by myself to New York City for 3 days. My mom was upset, but honestly, I don't regret going. I have been in trouble with the law. I pulled a fire alarm when I was in the 8th grade on April Fool's because I thought it was gonna be funny. I was put on house arrest for 3 months. I started my freshman year of high school with an ankle bracelet on my leg. I currently have charges pending.
You were out till 2 a.m. You refuse to get up and go to school. You want to be a loser?
My mom is always on my ass. She thinks she's the boss of the house, like Queen Bee or something. She tries to control everybody like we're her peasants in her castle.
I've had enough disrespect. I've had enough disrespect for the day.
When she gets in my face, I usually spit in her face, throw water bottles at her, do as much harm as I can to her when she's coming at me sideways.
My quote-unquote troubledness and troubled-teenness is because of her.
This summer, my friends and I got pulled over and I had to be taken home in a cop car. My mom was furious. I was kicking and screaming and I kicked a hole in the wall when I was like hitting her in the face. I don't have remorse for anything I've done. I'm not perfect, and I don't want to be perfect.
Our 15-year-old son, Dawson.
Dawson has gone from a preppy-style child, wearing boots, shoes, preppy clothes, and now he's trying to be gangster. Dawson is dangerous, and he's completely out of control. Soon after we moved, Dawson started hanging around with, to say the least, the wrong crowd. If you ask me, it's a bunch of thugs.
Dawson will get an attitude and call me his bra, and I'm his mother. He started getting into trouble. Dawson was caught distributing pot at school. He was expelled.
Dawson and his friends were caught giving pills to a girl at the local skating rink. Next thing I knew, the police were at our front door bringing Dawson home that night. I was furious. Dawson's become really fascinated with guns.
When you look at his social media page, it's full of him with guns and drugs. Now, Dawson's been running away. Just a few weeks ago, Dawson disappeared. We contacted the police.
The local news even ran stories to be on the lookout for him.
Berkeley County deputies need your help to find a 15-year-old runaway. The sheriff's office says Dawson was last seen Monday morning.
After 6 days, the police did find Dawson.
Dawson refused to come back home with us. Dawson said he wanted to stay with his dad's sister, his Aunt Abby.
He was at my sister's house for 4 days, and he took her van and took off. He picked up a 13-year-old girlfriend. He was driving 110 miles an hour down the road and posting it to social media. We were able to track him down.
Now Dawson is back home. Our house is basically turned into a prison.
Dawson's staying in the house pretty much 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We've added extra security sensors and cameras. We're just watching his every move.
We even purchased cuffs to keep him in the house. We haven't used them yet. Now when I look at my son Dawson, I just don't know what to think. I'm afraid he's lost.
My biggest fear is he's gonna end up in jail or end up dead.
Their lives turned upside down. Now we have to save him from this gang lifestyle that he's trying to lead.
Stop calling the cops on me.
You don't expect me to call the police when you're running away, stealing guns. I sometimes feel that when he went through his treatment, the chemo took a piece of his soul. It was like a switch flipped. He was angry, became very aggressive, verbally, physically. He was not himself. At 10 years old, he was definitely starting to hang out with the homies, the thugs. But age 12, Gabe broke into an elementary school and vandalized it. He served 2 weeks in juvenile hall, but he was placed on probation until the age of 15. At age 13, he had tried cocaine, and I heard that he was also popping Xanax. Last year, Gabriel came storming through the door. He was covered in blood. I thought his nose was broken.
We robbed the wrong person who is a homie. We stole guns from him, okay? On accident.
He said that he had broken into a house and stole some firearms. The gang members beat the crap out of him. My husband Jason and I fight and disagree on how to parent Gabe. I'm the stable one in the relationship. I attend most of all the court dates, the probation meetings, school meetings. I feel like Jason contributes very little energy to the family. Things have been pretty rocky over the last few years between Jason and I.
What exactly it is you think I need to change?
I kind of feel like it's the Jason show. You know, like you're just kind of self-absorbed. Like, I feel like I'm talking to the wall every time I come home. I'm hoping coming here, we can get some help to communicate better so that we can be better parents for Gabe. We need answers, we need solutions, we need a way to try to save Gabe because we just don't know what to do.